Yo, so what's good, guys? This is Tuesday, and back on the chat. So right now, I think I just saw a setup. This. So right now, I just place my buy limit on my MT5. Yeah, so right now I've just placed my buy limit on this trade. This is my MT5. So let's just see how it goes. Yesterday I was on the chart, but I couldn't get any setup yesterday. Although I saw a setup yesterday, but it never came back to retest the QP. This was the setup. It was around this point here, this break here. This break never came back to retest. I think until the close of my trading time here. And anytime I see a setup and it's moved like to my full TP, my intended full TP, I hardly take that trade. You get it's like the move have already happened. So right now, let's just see if this one that we've just placed a buy limit on will actually come back to retest the QP. So either ways, let's just see how it goes. I'll update you. Yo, so what's good? This is the update on the trade I executed earlier. I saw it set up around here, and then it came back to retest the QP at this point here, and now it has hit the full TP. So I'm done for this morning section. My morning section is just from 7 a.m. to 9 now, from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. and I'm just allowed to take just one trade. If it's a BE, like a break-even trade, I can still take another trade within that time range, but outside that time range I won't be taking any trade. I'm just allowed to take one trade. So for now, I'm coming back for my afternoon section. That one is around 2 to 4, so I'll be back on the chart to look for a setup around 2 to 4. This is the trade on my MT5 with hit full TP here. Yeah, this is the trade. So I risked about 1.9 something like that, just close to 2k, 2% to make 2 point something percent. You know, I risk 1 to get 1. It's a 1-to-1 risk to reward strategy. So either way, let's just see how it goes. I'll update you. For this morning, we've hit full TP on this trade. Let's just see how the afternoon section will go. We just try to stay consistent and follow my plan. Yeah, that's the only advantage I have over this market. Just risk right, follow my plan, and then be consistent with the strategy and see if probability will be on our side and we actually make something out of this account. So remember, this account is the competition account, the Blue Guardian April competition account, and we're just up 2%. It's not bad, but the performance is kind of slow. I'm not trying to rush anything. You know, it's a competition. We need like a higher percent gain to like make to be among the top first 50, because I think they just gift account to the top first 50. So let's just see how it goes. I'll update you guys. My plan on that account is to make at least 20% on that 100k account. So let's just see how it goes. I'll update you guys. See you in the afternoon. Bye for now. Yo, what's good? It's elkay, and you're welcome back to my channel. So for this week, I've just taken 2 trades, and those trades were yesterday's trade. I took one during the morning section, and the afternoon section the other one. So both trades were wins. Today I saw a trade actually, but it never came back to retest, and it actually like went to the intended full TP you get. So yesterday I said something like that I'll stop taking such trade, like has already like come back to the test but didn't tag me and then goes up to the full TP or goes down to the full TP. So I'll leave that, and right now like it's past my trading time. The money section trade is just from 7 to like 10 a.m. you get, and right now it's 10:16, so it's past the money trading time. So I'll come back in the afternoon and see if I'll actually get set up in this market today again. So today is Wednesday, by the way. We still have this afternoon section and 2 other trading days, Thursday and Friday. So let's just see how it goes. I'll update you guys. Yo, so what's good? This is Thursday and this is about 6 p.m. So I'm done for today, and I just took 2 trades today. The first one was a win, but the second trade is a break-even trade. The trade actually went to my full TP after I closed it, but I was just following my plans, you get, following my strategy. The thing is that I've seen this from backtest, data that I've backtested. You get some trades that we get invalidated, and once I break even like or close the trade, it will move to either full TP or stop loss. But the trade going to full TP doesn't happen like how it goes to stop loss, you get. So either ways, I'm just following the plan. Once my trade get invalidated, I will just do what I have to do, you get. The main thing is just to protect the capital. So that trade going to my TP doesn't mean anything. Tomorrow I can still find another opportunity in the market. So that's just the beauty of this, you get. There's always opportunities. So tomorrow is Friday, which is the last trading day of my trading week. Let's just see how it goes. Update you guys. Catch you. Yo, what's good? So you're welcome back. This is today's trade, by the way, and I actually broke even on this trade. I was thinking that my setup got invalidated, but then it didn't get invalidated. You get the criteria that I was checking, I actually didn't do it well. I should have been looking out for my market structure, basic market structure first before my indicators. You get if you see this market just did this low, high, low, high. It came back to retest this low. It didn't make a new low. It didn't break. You get, it just retest, and then it's created a new high. You get, so I shouldn't have left this market because the market never changed structure. You get, so it should have been a winning trade for me. Although yesterday's trade that I broke even was actually with like my plan and everything, my strategy, because if you can see where are my tools here, the way I see market structure, like it might be different from how you see yours. For now, this is like the best that I know, you get. So this like to me, if you go down, like down smaller time frame, you see a structure around here. So me, I just use one time frame, which is the 15 minutes. So every movement, every candlestick, there's a story behind it. So like this is what I choose to believe. Yeah. So for now, this is a high, and then it created a low, and this high. So this breaking of like this, what's it called, this QP, the candlestick that broke here, created a new high, right? So I entered after like the retest, on the retest of this QP after the break, right? So this was the retest, and then this market created this low when retesting, you get. So after creating the low, it created a new high here, right? So now this high came back down and then broke this previous low, you get. It broke it with this candle. That was like a confirmation to leave the trade for me, you get. That's how I like read market structure for me, you get. I'm not saying this is the best, I'm not saying this is the correct one. That's just what I do and I prefer doing for now. So if you look down, look at the RSI, it's broke below this yellow line. So that was the first two things I checked out for when leaving the trade. And actually we got stopped out and the trade went to my full TP, but I used the same method on the trade on one of my last week trades, and that trade actually went to stop loss though. So it should have been two break even last week's one and this week's yesterday, yeah, the yesterday's trade. Today's one shouldn't have been a break even trade yet. I should still have been in that trade, yeah, to full TP. But either ways, let's see how the afternoon session will go. I'll update you guys. Yo, what's good, guys? So this is about 5:30 p.m. and I'm done for this week. Actually, the first trade that I took today was the last trade for this week. This afternoon session I couldn't find the trade on the chart. So to conclude this week, I actually learned few lessons, you get. It's actually not that bad. I was just trying to protect my capital, but I think like my last break even was not supposed to be a break even trade. But either ways, I've learned my lessons and I'm moving on, you get. So this week I ended this week with like 6% on that 100k account. Remember, I told you that my target is at least 20%. The last competition I made 16.5% or so, and I got an account, but now I'm just aiming to make like 20% or more, you get. So either way, let's see how it goes next week. This is the PNL for this week, guys. Please do like, share and subscribe, you get. That's the only way you could help me right now. See you next week, and comment below how your trading week went. So guys, enjoy your weekend. Bye for now.